Hello everyone, my name is Luke, Group 3. On my part, I will take you through the influence of social media and its relevancy and implementation in the workplace.
I am Wing, Group 3. I'm responsible for empowering HR by integrating technology to perform work process on new normal.
Hello, I'm Hoàng. Welcome to the Group 3. Today I will take you through the employee happiness in the modern human resource management.
My name is Kit. I'm from Group 3. I'm responsible for the topic talent retention.
Hello everyone, my name is Yang. I come from the Group 3. I prepare the content of employee motivation.
Hi, I'm Han, a member of Group 3. Today I will responsible for the topic the humanity of Vietnamese labor cost. Let's enjoy!
I am convinced that nothing we do is more important than hiring and developing people. At the end of the day, you bet on people, not on strategies. Lawrence Bossidy concept: employees are a company's most valuable asset. Good HR leaders choose candidates who they know will be an excellent fit for the position, then help in their success by effective training programs. Human resource management in the new era requires sophistication, ingenuity, and integration of technology. The labor code system is gradually being improved, and it will contribute effectively to the labor management.
Starting up a business can be challenging due to the limitation in attracting highly qualified employees. So, social media help the recruitment and selection to find the appropriate employees. However, the business problem must face today will lead to the following statements as well as the implication and relevancy for the workplace. We have to examine the influence of social media on recruitment and selection. A candidate can be contacted effectively through social media network. However, the talented candidates may not be the target. There are still many people who do not use the social network and prefer the traditional way of searching and applying for the jobs. Therefore, it needs to be conducted through an overall exam, otherwise it will open the door to problematic practice. The different industries who are engaged in using social media in recruitment and selection process. The social media tools utilized by participation in various business, for example, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc., which associate various behavior and personality traits to suit in corporate cultures. Different methods of social media sites that are mostly used in recruitment and selection process. A mixed method of quantitative and qualitative data collection tools is used to ensure more reliable data on recruitment and selection process are through first participants, gathering a large random sample of SME in different types of sector. Answer a questionnaire structure to analyze how social media can impact on recruitment and selection process. Give employers significant control over the information of their prospective employees would contribute to the reduction of information barriers. However, the concern of discriminate of employers may face this without a social network profile and in terms of data that is not relevant to the employment, which lead to the unethical and misjudged by managers when seeking information about their employees has no influence on the employee's work. Hence, the objective of using social media must have a clear, comprehensive guidance on the potential benefit and pitfall of utilizing private and professional social media sites for employment objectives. Instrument, collecting and analyzing data by using hybrid method, from questionnaires related to quantitative and qualitative methods to face-to-face interviews or phone calls. However, these methods are considered time-consuming and inefficient in the large scale. A questionnaire development is a set of questions used to define the potential relationship among the variables to find the relevance. As a result, the more rational evidence for employers, the better for recruiters to attract the right job seeker. Reason for using social media in recruiting and selecting individuals. The cost-effective as a primary object of utilizing social media in recruitment and selection to seek highly qualified workers and its speed and scope. It then provides us a notion of candidates' behavior and personality traits. For instance, LinkedIn is ranked number 1 in social media for business owner preference for the potential applicant search. However, the person organization fit is weakly related to with business performance and turnover, and due to its lack of indirect measure of person and objective measure of organization. Now, let Ms. Wing take us to the technology integration in HR.
In order to solve a both concern problem, enterprise has to apply technology in their recruitment process for getting optimal solutions. Using PRA AI to search, filter, and evaluate candidate profile, they create updates its information to the system. VR recruitment is a way of utilizing virtual reality to engage potential applicants. It provides more realistic and immersive look into an organization. Blockchain can help HR professionals through its secure data sharing feature to verify the potential employee credential. Technologies can also apply to create transparency environment for business. Chatbot can answer the question about company policy, benefit, and provide all necessary information. Create one-shot document that allows all employee accessing to have enough information and document for their work. Building an internet or internal social media page for employees can share their idea, lifestyle, and communication with each other. Call service center to have real-time face-to-face interaction via internet connection for support employees to answer the question that never set in the automated system. Building career path and succession planning for employee pursuit. Using technology to adapt a new normal behavior. In order to meet gig economy, NOAs can help identify where work is being done, who is doing it, and it can affect decisions about hiring, promoting, and developing employees. And we have to have a form that technology is improving HR performance. HR workflow is the automation process, eliminate paperwork, speed up and execution of many tasks, and contribution more efficiency to HR performance. ERP can help to maintain, update continuously all employee information. IT tool is to do critical analysis to know employee working behavior and communication with related person to achieve good results for their assigned work. That's all for my topic. Ms. Kip will continue with employee retention.
Thanks Chị Uyên for your introduction. Welcome to talent retention topic.
To keep talent into business is one of challenge for on management as their crucial contribution and stabilize the business. There are several approaches to keep talent into as the job satisfaction. The first one is to create a working environment. The flexible working environment in terms of work-life balance. The second is the friendly working environment where people to support and learn each other. The third one is curious learning environment. That is the mindset to create for people as they feel always to have the new things to learn. Besides working environment, the second approach is to create a diverse task assignment and a competency model. The diverse task assignment, the benefit is you keep talent in the new things to learn and deploy. The second is to change the mindset for the people. That's not my job. Into okay, job complete to increase the competency. Therefore, to do so, a manager and employee need to work together to define the competencies-based job analysis. Actually, in the reality, there are several companies already apply this method such as Daimler Aplama when they built their factory several years ago. The competencies model is sampled in my classify into 4 categories. The first one is the technical and functional. The second is the conceptual. The third one is the managerial, and the last is the human. After competency build up, manager should follow by goal setting as well as appraisal with employee to identify the gaps and propose the training and development program to increase the competency. The next approach is to avoid micromanagement and allow involvement in the decision making. This approach to empower the people to make the decision in their job. The next one is the ongoing feedback and promote open communication. That is kind of the emotional intelligence control of the manager to get the open feedback from the two sides. And the last one is the offer attractive benefits and recognize achievements.
The last approach is for benefit and recognition, which will be presented in detail in next chapter. I could hand over to Mr. Yang. Thank you.
Today I present the topic expectation theory in employee motivation. In organizations, human resource manager plays an essential role in designing and executing plans to increase the employee motivations. The employee motivation plan should be reviewed and updated frequently. The human resource manager should be find out the factors that motivate the target workforce. As we know, the dozens of theories of motivation have been proposed over the years. Today, I would like to share with you about how to motivate employees based on the basic theory of expectation theories. Specifically, show how we can measure the employee effort so that we can offer the decent rewards in line with the employee expectations. According to the expectation theory, a person's motivation is a function of effort to performance expectations, performance to outcome expectations, and balance of outcomes. Where on 3 functions are present, employees are motivated. I have learned and analyzed from an article by Surabhi Sinho in 2017 about offer rewards versus reward, a crucial gap in most motivation process. In that paper, the calculation of effort E is given by E equal EP plus S plus PO plus V, where EP is the effort performance expectancies, PO is the performance outcome expectancies, V is the balance of the outcome. From that calculation, they derive the gap between the company rewards offer and the employee design reward, and find that the smaller this gap is, the more motivated the employee is to work. So, to best motivate employee, we had to do following the 5 steps. The first step, review and update frequently the employee motivation plan. Second, find out the factors that motivate the target workforce. Third, determine reward based on the needs of employee. Fourth, define the appropriate reward for employee. Fifth, make sure the robust rewards come from the expected motivation. So conclusion for this presentation is to obtain a higher level of motivation. The organization must minimize the gap between the perceived reward and actual reward offers. Motivate employee to decide the level if the employee perceive the policy in the same way as they are being offered to them by the organizations.
Thank you, India. Welcome to the employee happiness, an immersion topic in modern human resource management. Happiness at work seems to be an unreal or literature topic. But pause here and ask, are you happy at work? Are your employees happy at work? If it's yes, congratulations. If it's not, or if you just don't know, let's see what is missing. Like many other research topics, I will offer you a new theory, two-factor theory of employee happiness. As you can see on the screen, there's a wide spectrum from dissatisfaction to fully satisfied. The hygiene factor talking about some tangible matter like compensation, status, work condition, company policy, etc. In short, intrinsic matter. The motivation factor talking about some less tangible matter like meaningful, challenging work, growing opportunity, recognition, learning experience, etc. Or in short, intrinsic matter. The hygiene factor can move a people from dissatisfaction to the option of dissatisfaction, but only the motivation factor can move people to truly satisfied at work and have a positive motivation. What can you see from this two-factor theory? First, if you want to help people become happier, be a manager. You are in a position that people work for you 8 to 10 hours a day, and you have everything you need to make them satisfied and motivated. When people coming home after a work day, their self-high esteem or not will likely have a huge influence to their family happiness. Therefore, management is the most noble profession if practiced well. Second, besides the conventional focus on hygiene factor, HRM should pay more attention to the competence development on the leadership in every level in getting motivation right. There are two companies with good reflection of this theory into their workplace, Google and Bosch. Google is one of the most famous companies in the world with very good reputation in employee happiness. They have a huge focus on the employee health care and flexible workplace, high compensation packet, and high technology driven. With Bosch, a company sustained for more than 135 years with very remarkable, consistent business performance, but also have huge investment on the people development. That's all for my part. Thank you very much for your attention, and hand over to Ms. Han.
Today, we shall discuss the topic Humanity of Vietnamese Labor Code to create employee happiness and an equal working environment. Humanity is the basic principle in the process of composing and amending the labor code. The Vietnamese labor code had amended 5 times to catch up with the global integration trend, especially the code's focus on protecting the vulnerable employees. About female employees, right to work and equal employment opportunity is guaranteed with free choice of profession between male and female. The resting period of pregnant and nursing women is ensured not to terminate the labor contract of female employees because of marriage, pregnancy, maternity leave, or caring for a child under 12 months old. 6 months of prenatal and postnatal leave with full wage, not to work at night, work overtime, or take the business trip and transfer to lighter work during pregnancy. Right to safety and hygiene. Annual health checkup is ensured, including gynecology checkup, 30-minute break in every working day if menstruating. Minor employees do suitable work with their physical health, mental health, and personality development. to take care of their work, their health, and education, to hire minor employees subject to their prior approval of their parent or guardian and inform to the competent authority. The working hour, workplace, overtime, and prohibited work shall vary based on their age. About disabled employees, the purpose of this policy is to create conditions to overcome difficulty and integration to the community. It includes to adopt policy to encourage and provide incentive for employers to employ disabled employees. Specify the prohibited act regarding employment of disabled people. About elderly employees, the purpose of this policy is to create favorable conditions for employees to work and contribute to society. Include to negotiate with their employer to reduce the daily working hour or work on part-time basis. Not to assign the elderly employee to do laborious work or highly dangerous jobs that are harmful to their health. The implication of this article in PV drilling, besides the application of the code, PV drilling pay additional maternity allowance, leave an hour earlier during pregnancy and nursing a child under 12 months old, and entitled to 7-day leave for a routine antenatal checkup. Due to the narrow of the oil and gas industry and the lack of experienced technical employees, PV drilling carry out the recruitment of elderly employees thoroughly. They enjoy full benefit like employees in the company. Furthermore, their working hours are shortened and their jobs are assigned subject to their ability and health condition. About the restriction, many employers often ignore the compliance of minor employees regulation. Thus, many minor employees have to work hard in dangerous environments with low income. Unluckily, some girls are abused in jobs related to prostitution. Eventually, the abuse of minor employees cause severe effect on the next generation physical, mental, and psychology development. The code intends to protect the female employees on the assumption that they are more vulnerable and weaker than men. However, it also shortens the career ladder of female unreasonably and may make employers more reluctant to hire female. Although the code defines the sexual harassment, but this article is not complied effectively. Most victims are silent and they begin to seek help when they have been harassed for a long time. A study showed that the majority of victims of sexual harassment are female, with the ratio 78.2% and are between the age of 18 and 30.
Welcome to the conclusion part. First, many companies have already made use of online tools to foster a culture of togetherness despite the physical distance. Second, reinventing the employee experience, HR will have to redesign the entry journey and measure the virtual employee experience. Third, elements like word-life balance, well-being, connection, and collaboration will be crucial both for employee satisfaction and for the optimization of business outcomes. Fourth, HR, we must have the abilities to identify, analyze, and utilize the data-driven evidence-based decisions in order to be true business partners to influence decision-makers. Last but not least, HR transformations focuses on HR self-service departments which suggest digitization involvement and work automation, ensure that the HR managers maximizes efficiency. Thank you for your attention, and welcome to the Q&A part.